The Bugle Sport and News Bulletin with your hosts Veronica and Lindsay.
Good evening, I'm Veronica. Welcome to the Bugle News Bulletin, your weekly local news roundup every Monday night. Big changes are coming to the Kiama electorate following the resignation of former MP Gareth Ward on Friday. The seat is now headed for a by-election in the coming months, and the big question is, who will step up to replace him? Ward resigned on Friday morning, just minutes before New South Wales Parliament was expected to expel him from office for what was officially deemed unworthy conduct. The former MP is currently in custody at Cessnock Correctional Centre. He is awaiting sentencing on September 19th, but has already announced plans to appeal the verdict. With Ward out of the picture, the political landscape in Kiama is shifting. Premier Chris Minns has confirmed that Labor will contest the by-election. At the last state election, Ward narrowly held onto the seat, but only just, beating Labor candidate Caitlin McInerney after a swing of more than 11% against him. The by-election date has yet to be announced, but one thing is clear: the race for Kiama is wide open. A big congratulations to Sabrina Kelly, who was awarded Citizen of the Year at the 2025 Local Government Awards. Sabrina was recognised for her work founding the Kiama family before and after school care service and the Social Club for Neurodivergent Teens. She also volunteers with several local organisations, including the Kiama P&C and Surf Lifesaving Club. Other major awards on the night went to John Dawson, named Senior Person of the Year, Molly Allen, who was awarded the Young Person of the Year for her achievements in netball, and the Sports Achievement Award, which went to 11-year-old Archie Tirano-Lyle. Kelly returned to the stage for the group awards when the Social Club for Neurodivergent Teens was named the Community Group of the Year, whilst the Community Inclusion Award went to Active Ageing New South Wales, presented to the group's Program Director, Dr. Krista Wood. The fastest growing group experiencing homelessness in Australia is older women, and that was the focus of a forum that packed the Kiama Leagues Club last Thursday night. It was hosted by Kiama Community Radio, the Older Women's Network, and SASI as part of the National Homelessness Action Now campaign for Homelessness Week. The night opened with a screening of Frances, a short film by Illawarra filmmaker Sharon Lewis, inspired by the rising number of women sleeping in cars along the coast. The Katanta Choir also performed before a panel discussion featuring Yumi Lee from the Older Women's Network, SASI CEO Penny Dordoy, and Advocate Bailey. The panel explored the root causes of older women's homelessness, including the lack of affordable rentals and long-term underinvestment in social housing. Lee was clear: it's the lack of affordable rental properties, pure and simple. By the end of the night, $1,670 has been raised to help local women through SASI. Organisers are now calling for people in the Kiama area to come forward with their stories to help build a clearer case for targeted services, including a dedicated women's refuge. As reported in the Bugle, compassion fatigue or empathy burnout is a very real issue for those in the disability community. Sydney Healthcare Service held a barbecue gathering their disability community of Wollongong at Stewart Park last week. Their Chief Operations Officer, Anna Lee Hamilton, explains more.
So today is about bringing people together. So we decided as a team in our Wollongong office that we wanted to do something different and bring some of our participants that we support out into the community and enjoy not summer day out, but enjoy some sun. So we organised a barbecue and invited a few of our participants to come out with their support workers, play a few games and have a sausage sizzle and some salads and just kind of enjoy each other's company and provide more of a social support.
Now over to Leighton for your arts and sports update.
Thanks, Veronica. And in art news, the Bugle spoke with Rachel Kent, CEO of Bundanon Art Museum, located on 1,000 hectares overlooking the Shoalhaven River. Bundanon was gifted to the people of Australia by renowned artist Arthur Boyd and his wife Yvonne. Rachel spoke with the Bugle about the museum's current and upcoming exhibitions.
We have 3 exhibition seasons a year in the Bundanon Art Museum, as well as a dedicated permanent collection gallery, which is called the Boyd Collection Gallery. With our 3 big exhibition seasons, we focus on a mix of current practice, which really reflects the Boyd's vision for a working arts centre, as well as exhibitions that look at the history and the legacy of Arthur Boyd and the wider Boyd family. This particular exhibition showcases the work of an amazing First Nations custodian, one of the great painters of this country. Her name is Betty Kuniwa Pumini, and she is a painter from Mimili, which is an area in APY land, so right at the top of South Australia.
And Chris Pittman's one-man play Shawbreak was performed at the Shoalhaven Entertainment Centre last Tuesday. The play follows a surfer delivering a powerful monologue about his troubled life as he waits for the perfect wave. The Bugle attended, and despite the minimalist set design, the play succeeded in creating a vivid and expansive world through Pittman's words. And up next at the Shoalhaven Entertainment Centre is the Sydney Comedy Festival Showcase happening this Thursday. A link to the tickets can be found in the description below. And now in sport, we cross the local rugby league. The Gerringong Lions faced off against the Kiama Knights in a highly anticipated round 15 local derby in the Group 7 competition. The match, originally postponed and relocated to Albion Park due to weather, was played in wet and muddy conditions and delivered one of the most thrilling games of the year. Not a try was scored until the 66th minute, but the deadlock was broken by Kai Andrews crossing the stripe for Kiama. The Knights sealed the win against Gerringong with another late try, finishing 16 points to 2 over the Lions. And although Gerringong fell short in Group 7, they're kicking goals on the national stage. Hayden Buchanan became the fourth Gerringong junior to debut in the NRL this season, playing at centre in the St George Illawarra Dragons win over the Cronulla Sharks, even scoring a try on debut. Meanwhile, Ashton Ward, another recent Gerringong debutant, celebrated his first NRL win as the Rabbitohs defeated the Titans on Sunday. And the locals kept on scoring. Kiama Knights junior Maria Paseka made her 2025 NRLW debut for the Dragons, crossing for their only try in a tough loss to the Sharks.
Maria Paseka, and in and away on Emma Veron. That's how.
And finally, Kiama local Juan Castilla will represent New South Wales at the 2025 Australian bodyboarding titles later this month. But instead of lying down on the board, Castilla will be riding waves on one knee in the drop knee division, a style known for its speed and flair. In a historic first, this year's competition will be held at Urban Surf in Sydney, marking the first time the national titles will take place in a wave pool rather than the ocean. And that's all for the Bugle Bulletin this week. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel below so you never miss a moment of Bugle Bulletin fun. And as always, stay classy, Kiama.